Now, I mean, as I say that, it's possible the Bruins attempted to trade Ullmark last offseason, and he blocked it with his no trade. I mean, we've heard that. So maybe they've actually made more of an effort than their fans have given them credit for, because if you just read my freaking emails, the amount of fans who think I'm the idiot for wanting to keep two goalies is just mind-blowing to me. Especially with both of them struggling. It makes no difference whether they're both playing great or they're both playing mediocre. You don't need two of them. You only played one of them. And you have other needs. So what are you doing with $5 million sitting there on the bench like a blob? You only get one. You don't get the luxury of having two. If you've got a great team and you got two goalies and they're affordable, fine. Go nuts. But if you can't win a faceoff or you can't clear the puck out of your zone with 2 minutes left in a game, what is that other guy sitting there like a blob on the bench doing for you for $5 million? So I can already feel myself getting frustrated, man.
Yes, good reason, too.
Because it's like, I'm the idiot.
He's sitting on the bench. You're paying him $5 million to get fat.
But I know you people. I experienced it with Marcus Smart. You get browbeat for you don't understand Marcus Smart. You don't get Marcus Smart. You don't understand Marcus Smart. It's the heart and soul of the team. He's the key to the team. He's great. You don't understand basketball. You don't understand Marcus Smart. Then they trade Marcus Smart, and everyone goes, oh, good trade. He was overrated. So I can't deal with you people. So I know exactly what's going to happen with these Bruins nimrods who fill my email box with you idiot with the two goalies. As soon as they trade the second goalie, these babies are going to go, oh, great trade. They didn't need to. So, I can't talk to you people. But, they have nothing else. They don't, the days of trading these draft picks, they've kind of exhausted all their resources on that. And even if they had had some draft picks to trade, I'd be done with the whole thing. Because it's just, at some point, you have to make draft picks. Whether you're good at the draft or not, you still need to do it. And you understand how few draft picks the Bruins have made and are going to make in this little stretch of time? In the last 7 years, if you include this upcoming draft, the 2024 draft, they will have a 7-year period, Mazz, where they have made only 2 first-round picks.
Unbelievable.
2 first-round picks in 7 years. Fabian Lysell and John Beecher. Yeah. Neither of them are exactly leading you into the next era. But I'll just recap it here really quick. In 2018, no first-round pick. In 2019, they had no second-round pick. In 2020, no first-round pick. In 2021, no second-round pick. In 2022, no first, no third-round pick. In 2023, no first, no second. In 2024, no first, no second, no third.
Ooh.
See, it's hard to have long-term success. I understand that, but that's just like a little much. So at some point, can you actually trade a player? And this is something I've been barking about, too. Can you make a hockey trade as opposed to just dealing draft picks? That's easy. You're not dealing anything off your roster. You're not making a real decision for the here, and now. Make a decision. Make a decision on a current player. Trade something to get something. These rental and these draft pick trades I'm done with. And that includes young players. I'm not trading young players. I'm not trading Patra. I'm not trading Laurie. I'm not trading Lysell. I'm not trading these guys. I'm going to hold my water for a minute. I'm going to make some draft picks, hold on to some young players, and see if I can get something approaching a next little wave here. And you might. I think Patra and Laurie have showed enough to say just hold your water. Now, if someone wants to get stupid, I'm not saying they're untradeable. The Avalanche want to trade me Nathan McKinnon for Patra. Yeah, I'll do it. But short of that, no. What? Trade some of your older players who you should know by now their ceiling. DeBrusk, Carlo, Grzelcyk, Ullmark, etc. That's the kind of trade they should be making, especially Ullmark. So, rant is over. Do you think they're any closer to trading Ullmark? It feels like they are if Elliot Freeman's floating it out there.
Closer in terms of their will?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Closer in terms of it actually happening? I don't know. Again, if he blocked it the first time, what's to say he's not going to block it again?
Well, find one of the 16 that aren't on his list.
He's
got a no-trade list of 16. So the other half of the league, he's agreed to be traded to.
That one to me feels easy. Again, you should move. What do you need 2 goalies for? I don't mean to not that this is
no, you idiot. Chamber. Yeah, no. Why not have 3? And why stop there? But the incredulousness that I get It's just you don't have the luxury of having two goalies. Most teams don't get that. If you're telling me the second guy doesn't cost anything, then yes, no problem. But if the other guy's blocking an actual skater that you need, you can't. I mean, please.
The one I'll lend a little credence to is that maybe they've pissed off Swayman so much because they took him to arbitration and he clearly won't.
Then trade him.
Well, right. So that he hasn't shut up about it. But if that's the case and they're worried about that, then trade him.
And you could get something for him.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, here Friedman goes on. Give me the second half of that clip there, Jimmy, please.
Now, I don't think it's impossible. He has some control. But the whole thing is, if the Bruins are trying to win the Stanley Cup, then why would you subtract from one of your greatest strengths? And the only thing I can think of there is it's just if they get something they think is so good that they feel they just have to do it. But I'd be very curious to see what that would be. Don't forget, Ullmark has some control here. So, he can say to certain situations, he can say sorry.
Sorry.
But again, at this point in time, I'm trying to figure out what they're thinking. Because I do think they're trying to upgrade.
Yeah.
But they probably have to take off their roster to do it.
Yes. Okay,
so what
stop.
do they
You just
think
stop.
is a...
They have nothing there is no path other than trading players. They have no cap space in a real cap league, unlike the NFL, which we'll get to. So they have no cap space and no draft picks. So they don't have it. There's no other avenue for them to get new players in here other than to trade existing players. Can we finally start to do that?
No draft picks, no cap space. Huh.
But no, just keep hoarding goalies like some weird hoarder with newspapers stacked to the ceiling that you're not going to read. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And still give up goals in the final 2 minutes.
And then just get these dumbass fans to badger people who don't understand why you shouldn't keep two goalies. So anyway, there's your Bruins trade thought.